The iconic roots reggae band from the Virgin Islands, Bambu Station, released a 20th anniversary edition of the critically acclaimed album One Day. Let's listen to this album and talk about it. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm Gideon St. Helen with Roots Reggae Reviews. And today what we're gonna do is listen to this 20th anniversary edition of One Day. The album was originally released in 2003 by the iconic roots reggae band from the Virgin Islands, Bambu Station. This is a band I discovered along with all of the other iconic roots reggae bands from the Virgin Islands, or all the other iconic artists from the Virgin Islands, in 2005. And this is when I discovered Midnight, Star Lion Family with a Young Pressure Bass Pipe. This is when I discovered Bambu Station. And this is when I discovered again the wealth of roots reggae music from the Virgin Islands. There is nothing like Virgin Islands roots reggae music. There's nothing like it. It's organic. The lyrical content of Virgin Islands music, Virgin Islands roots reggae music, is like no other. They are not afraid to tackle the difficult socio-political issues of our time. And this is what the album One Day is really about. It's a deep socio-political commentary on what was happening in that time. And to no one's surprise, it is still relevant today, as you will hear. All of the songs are deeply relevant right now. So this is a timeless album, and it will continue to have an impact way beyond our time. So what we're gonna do now is dive into the album and listen to extensive samples of the songs and just talk about them briefly.
Joe, Daddy, save we. Zareta Ciel. We're gonna teach them. Save we.
Man, I remember when I first heard this track and you heard a little child talking about Daddy. Just the introduction. It's like a cry for help.
Zareta Ciel.
You could never forget that.
We're gonna teach them. Save we. We're gonna show them. Say a prayer for Jerusalem. Me signal him. Sila. Humanity are balling, shedding tears. Palestinians are dying.
So in this 20th anniversary edition, all of the tracks have been remastered. So if you listen to the original, you'll hear some subtle differences in the sound of the instruments. The instruments are the same, but the texture, the layering of the tracks, you'll hear some slight differences. I'm gonna pull this up.
Zareta Ciel. We're gonna teach them. Save we.
And this is a track that is deeply relevant right now
for Jerusalem,
as we witness what's going on in Gaza.
Me signal him. Sila. Humanity are balling, shedding tears. Palestinians are dying, growing up with hatred and fear. Say a prayer for Jerusalem. First the land of the foe, now it's the land of their friend. But every time I look around,
don't miss those words.
hatred and bombing in this dominion.
Happening right now.
Balling, shedding tears. Israelis are dying, growing up with hatred and fear. Say a prayer for Israel. Some say it's the Arabs' turn to be the victims. But what about the human human state, yeah. Which man will be the first to love and get rid of it?
And if you notice what's happening in this song here, he's not focusing so much on the political issues like the political leaders. He's not focusing on who's right or wrong. He's centering humanity itself. So he's not taking a side of pro-Israeli or pro-Palestinian. He's thinking about the humans involved in this ongoing crisis. And that was in 2003. We are now in 2024. And we're seeing this war right now, this crisis in Gaza. Thousands of people are dead. He was centering the people, the humanity, the Israelis, the Gazans, the Palestinians, the Arabs, like I said. So he's been empathetic here, not taking any sides, taking the side of humanity, I should say. He's taking the side of humanity. And that's what I think we should be doing as we think about this crisis. If you take the side of humanity, you can't be wrong.
More than 70% of the world.
Let me pull that up right there. So Israelis are dying. Palestinians are dying.
Say a prayer for Israel. Some say it's the Arabs' turn to be the victims. But what about the human state?
What about the human state?
Which man will be the first to love and get rid of it?
Which one will be the first to love and get rid of it? Powerful words there. Humanity.
And God's people.
God's people.
Growing up with hatred and fear.
Humanity, God's people.
Say a prayer for the Indian them.
For the Indian them.
Cause a Hindu Indian fighting Indian Muslim. And along with Pakistan, them play nuclear games. Wrong with this man playing these ungodly games. Humanity are balling, shedding tears. And God's people dying in dismay.
What a powerful song.
That the world's age population.
Now listen to this one.
One continent.
Again.
Dying in dismay. More than 70% of the world's age population. One continent.
Which continent is that?
More than 70% of the world's age population. Africans.
Africa.
They're eliminating several generations of our race, our people, from up the land.
What he's saying is that it's not accidental.
Back in the future leadership of the richest continent here on earth, the motherland. You hear me? 1.1 million, 2.1 million, 2.7 million Nigeria, 3 million Ethiopians, 1.5 million, 1.3 million, 4 million South Africans dying across the land.
Millions of people dead to the AIDS epidemic in Africa. So a powerful track covered the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, covered the Pakistan-Indian conflict. It covered the AIDS epidemic in Africa. A powerful tune. Humanity balling.
Sma Israel.
Next track is Even Man Cry. You could feel this music in your bones. And this type of like slow roots reggae is just something that is common in the VI roots reggae scene. Just this slow, deliberate roots.
Tears from their eyes, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you.
Pull it up. You could feel it.
Yeah.
Even man cry. And don't be fooled by this toxicity of man don't cry. Don't be fooled.
Even man cry, tears from their eyes, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you.
Every man cry.
Like pressure bust by, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you. One blood, one heart, same emotion, same scars that blemish you. Yeah, they blemish me. Yeah. Same tree. Hard rock is how a man got to stand, but the sensitivity got to be part of the plan. When you check for your woman, you talk to your child. Sensitivity got to be part of your soul for a little while.
It's okay to be sensitive, fellas.
Right. Tears from the eyes, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you. Yeah. Every man crying like pressure bust by, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you. One blood,
one heart, same emotion, same scars.
Blemish you, yeah, they blemish me. Yeah. Same tree.
Even man cry.
Soldiers, you got to know when to stand at ease. Even at attention, you got to bend your knee.
This is a big track right there. A big lyrics.
Assess the situation. Revolution is a mental revelation. Cause even man cry.
Let's go back to this right there.
Same as you. One blood, one heart, same emotion, same scars that blemish you. Yeah, they blemish me. Yeah. Same tree. Soldiers,
listen.
you got to know when to stand at ease. Even at attention,
you gotta bend your knees. Yeah, man.
Check the problem, assess the situation.
Listen.
Revolution is a mental revelation. Cause even man crying, tears from their eyes, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same as you. Yeah. Every man crying like pressure bust by, feeling the vibes. Yeah. Same.
A big tune. All right, let's go into the next track. Is Gunsmoke. Listen to that.
Yeah. You see what these man dealing with?
I remember that intro too.
One man.
Play that again. It just reminded me of my VI friends in college. Listen.
You see what these man dealing with?
Yeah, man.
One man police iron, so the other man retaliate. while the youths them in the streets are playing. Someone life gets destructed. Innocent victim is what the newsman will.
And he's really addressing here the violence in the VI.
You see,
And again, this applies to so many of our communities, including where I'm from, St. Lucia.
community let this
Gun smoke.
to waste. So the other man retaliate, while the youths them in the streets are playing. Someone life gets destructed. Innocent victim is what the newsman will say. But I beg to differentiate. You see, the gunman was once a you. The community let his life go to waste. But simmer down, youth man. Life can be so great.
So here he's really talking about how society has failed many of our young men who turn to a life of violence.
One man bust a cap, so the next man pull the Glock, and the next man fire shotgun shot. Lord, Mark 10 got nah. Now this clown I got grenade, and all them smoke, all them talk. Gun smoke,
Gun smoke.
all them
Stop the violence, fellas. Young men, put the guns down.
gun smoke.
Gun smoke.
Youngster is what they want to be. Might as well wear white sheet. Bloodshed on our little islands. I'm a Gideon, clouds of dismay.
And you hear the guitar work by Tough Lion on this track. Well, on all the tracks.
Where were they?
Tough Lion, big up yourself.
Made. Them I don't try to improve the schools for the youth there. Nah, but look what they did. Busting on man chest, gashing out the head. Lord, destroying what God created.
Man, he doesn't paint a pretty picture of the violence.
Them I
He
took
doesn't use any euphemism.
gun smoke. Walking wrong stop with their whole stop out. Gun smoke.
All right.
Gun smoke.
Let's go on to the next track. Pass it.
From Sumer down to Mansa Musa. Well, mud blinding pass it down to Gambia, the answer.
Pass it.
Not let the information stop ya. Our generation got to forward ya. Pass it,
This is just pure VI roots reggae. Just listen to that.
pass it. Pass it. Yeah. Pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it. Pass me some information.
Pass me some information.
Be revolution. I man feel like a captive. I feel like I'm trapped in a cage.
Pass me some information. Read a book.
Not so bountiful in a
Listen to the wisdom of the elders.
me got a bachelor's degree and still don't know a thing you see.
Miseducation.
Learning how to survive in this system. Learning how to perpetuate the sin. Learning about another man's thing, Lord. I don't like what your life can bring, so give me some knowledge, knowledge. Pass on the knowledge, knowledge. I feel like a captive, Lord. Help me out of this bondage, y'all. Yeah, yeah. And let the music flow on and on. Pass it, let me burn. On and on. Pass it, let me run. On and on. Pass it, let me burn. On and on. Pass.
So he's talking about the flow of knowledge from one generation to the next. And he's not really talking about, like formal education. He says you could have a bachelor's degree and still really know nothing.
Come on to see.
So,
you see, time and time I try to earn a living, but to get ahead I must commit a sin. I guess I must keep struggling, cause I don't like what your life can bring, so give me some knowledge, pass on the knowledge. I feel like a captive, Lord, help me out of this bandage, y'all. Yeah. And let the music flow.
Let the music flow. The music is one avenue for the transmission of knowledge. And that's what these guys are really doing. Next track.
Corruption is so bountiful in America.
Oh, maybe we should listen to that.
Corruption is so bountiful in America.
For real.
A profit for you works out for a loss to me. We're not working like community should be. Me helping you and you helping me. What is wrong with this picture I man see? Gonna be the system in this society. Give
Tune.
me some knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Pass on the knowledge.
All right, next track. Man in Exile. Roots reggae as roots reggae should be.
Old dry bone. Too many days. Yeah.
Man in Exile.
Old dry bone.
Track number 5.
Too many days. Unaccounted for. Old dry bone. Too many days. Yeah. Old dry bone. Too many days. Unaccounted for. Yeah. Old dry bone. Reflecting on the things that make a man blow. Can't believe the evil that man do. Old dry bone. So this song is libicated to the victims. Man,
The song is dedicated to the victims.
them should be dead if them a murderer. Man in exile should be dead. Them should be dead if the people suffer. Man in exile should be. Them should be dead if them a murderer. Man in exile.
Listen to these guitar riffs from Tough Lion. Yeah, man, Tough Lion.
Dead if the people suffer. So far old dry boy. People start to cry. Mama them bawling, so them come and ask me why. Old dry boy. The children in the grave. Political leaders said them boy them was to blame. Old dry boy. Oh, they locked in prison so. For ideas and opinions not in you. Them building valleys update, Lord. Man in exile should be dead.
All right, next track is Fire.
I heard the leaders talking. I heard the leaders talking. And them say, fire! 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 Never no intention to do what is right. Never no intention for the people to unite. Never no intention to do what is right.
Never no intention to do what is right.
Never no intention for people to unite.
So what do? Fire.
Murderer. Call them murderer. Call them murderer.
Burn the system.
Murderer. Hey, if you're not afraid of me, and I'm not
Exactly.
Shabbat these words. If you do not envy me, strawberry, and I do not envy you, what are we fighting for? Commentaries from the ring. Tell me, are your people starving? Did I cause you some suffering?
Down goes hard, man. Listen to Tough Lion.
But all I hear you say, fire, fire, hey, fire, fire, fire. Never no intention to do what is right.
The system has no intention to do what is right. No intention for people to unite.
Never no intention to do what is right.
Fire!
Never no intention for the people to unite. What them murderer? What them murderer?
Man, down goes hard.
What them murderer? What them murderer? Damn hypocrites with their fire sticks. Gathered from nations that hate them. Don't know the nature and the politics. To keep us divided only promotes them. So they're spreading grief in the land for you and me. But by their deeds we'll judge them in history. Ready? Fire!
So don't be fooled by this system.
Fire!
And don't buy into it either. Don't buy into the dream. It's all lies. That's what he's saying. They have no intention to do what's right. They're just exploiting people, exploiting divisions. In fact, causing divisions.
Will be gained, yeah, by another man's death. The dead man don't pray, no, and the ruthless John who bless. This is my creed, yeah, my word to the end. Generations of my seed, boy, will bring water on the end, y'all. Lord.
What a tune!
Yeah, yeah. Lord.
Let's go to the next track, Eyes of Men.
Woman, woman, you're tired but you're acting stubborn. Can see the years in your eyes, but not your face. Can't hide the scars, and you can't hide the marks. It's like a donkey you rode, but you still try to smile. Some will ask you many questions. I will only ask you when. When will you walk in dignity in the eyes of men? Eyes of men. Eyes of men. Eyes of men. Lady of anonymity, battling insecurity, and every day you have to fight. I know you're human, know you're blind. Walking in the showers of God, yet all the people see is mud. I know they want to smile in your face, and only then they will ask you many questions. I will only ask you when. When will you walk in dignity?
When will you walk in dignity in the eyes of man? So he's really asking some questions there to a woman, or we could say to us too. As you go through your own personal struggles, when will you walk in dignity?
Looking for that lovely heart and soul, looking for love and attention, looking for someone to hold. She living look to misery if she can find her own.
But it's a special message to,
she needs,
I would say, women like he's talking about here.
so, cause she must first bless herself. She must first bless herself. She must first bless herself. She must first love herself. Yeah. She must first bless.
The message is to love yourself. Learn to love yourself before you could even love somebody else. Learn to accept yourself before you could accept anybody else.
I won't ask you any question, and I won't ask you when.
So a special message to the young women then. Also to young men. I don't want to emphasize young women because the message is for us to men. All right, track number 9 is How I Feel.
Always thought you were beautiful, even through teary eyes.
Always thought you were beautiful. Let me play that again.
Always thought you were beautiful, even through teary eyes. I always thought you were beautiful, like the brightest star in the sky.
He's talking about true beauty here.
Always thought you were beautiful. What a gorgeous smile. And I don't think you know how I feel. And I don't think you know how I feel. But that is okay. You will find happiness. You found a good man, and your marriage is a success. And your son is a joy. Unto you, Jah has blessed, and you found peace and happiness. And you found good love and happiness. I always thought you were beautiful.
This is a mature man speaking there. He's talking about somebody he, I guess, loved or loved. Somebody you always thought was beautiful, but she was not his to have. And she's married now in a happy marriage, children. She's found happiness, and he's just acknowledging that. She never knew how he felt.
And I know, think you know,
C'est la vie. Sometimes you miss out on that one.
But that is okay.
He said, but that's okay.
To you, I could not.
He's really happy for this person. All right.
Type of life for you, American daughter. Said I must go back home to my simple life, surrounded by water.
The man says he's going back home, yes, to his simple life. He's a simple man, yeah, man.
Cause I am a bushman in my heart.
The man does not want to be in this American life. He says he's going back to his simple life. Yeah, man.
I always thought you were beautiful, like the brightest star in the sky. I always thought you were beautiful. What a gorgeous smile. And I don't think you know how I feel. And I don't think you know how.
Right, let's move on to the next track.
just a look in my mind.
I still want to listen to it.
It's just a look in my heart. It's just a look in my mind. Just a look in my heart. Just a thought in my mind. Yeah. Just the vibes in my heart. Yeah.
A really nice, slow, groovy track. Meditative. All right, let's move on to the next track. Move on. Move on. The beautiful roots reggae music from the Virgin Islands. Bambu Station. Jalani Houghton as the lead vocal.
Vibes is everything I say. Respect yourself and what you feel.
Listen to the message.
Respect yourself and what you feel. Cause what you feel is probably true. Your karma is one thing that won't lie to you. Don't fool yourself. Move on. Move on. People striving for harmony. Don't be afraid of what you feel. Don't be afraid of what you feel. Your eyes might not.
So this song is really talking about listening to our intuition, to our inner voice. Let that be our guide.
Be afraid and don't stand still.
Move on when your spirit tells you to move on.
Yourself, move on.
Don't get bogged down.
Yeah.
All right, next track is My Actions.
You can kill my physical existence. Warring like criminal with persistence. Cause I know you think you're bold, but Gehenna got your soul. Me nah mess with you. Me nah mess with you. Cause Shiloh on my mind.
Me nah mess with you cause Shiloh on my mind.
Shiloh in my mind.
Shiloh in my mind.
Action.
In my actions.
With my actions. Yeah.
When you focused on Shiloh or Jah, the Most High, you don't have time for all this mess. That's what he's saying.
Lots of love to give. Vibes is everything.
Vibes is everything.
Ripe fruit, right season. You can kill my seeds as they grow, showing your destructive power. But a misery must live in your home. You probably think that sugar sour, cause Gehenna got your soul. And I know you think you're bold. Me nah mess with you. Me nah mess with you. Cause Shiloh on my mind.
Shiloh on my mind. Chilo in my mind.
With my action.
With my actions.
With my actions. Yeah. I tell you what, righteous home and live. With so much love to give. Vibes is everything. Ripe fruit, right season.
Too much love to give to focus on negativity. That's what he's saying.
Can see what is clearly in his face.
Alright, let's go on to the next track.
And
Amadou Diallo,
the deaf man can
a young man who was gunned down by the police in New York City, reaching out for his keys.
So
I believe 41 shots.
to know that
Amadou Diallo.
blood stain of my own blood on my nose stain. Blood stain. Blood stain. How can a man expect to live right in harmony when crossfire is on him, haunted by authority? He might not overstand, I say, the plight of black man. Cliche you say, long held out crying for the hope of peace. Insanity is the least of our trouble. Not the story to be told with the innocent blood of Amadou Diallo. Destroyed his hopes and shattered his dreams. Could have been me, a victim of this story.
So as we could see, he talked a lot about, or he sang a lot about violence before in our communities. Gun smoke.
This thing
Even man cry. No, humanity balling. Violence in various communities. And now he's talking about state-sponsored violence against the black man. So the police officers, law enforcement, killing black men, unarmed black men.
When the powerless act, them try divide and conquer. But hopes and dreams are bound.
He sang about that in 2003. Since 2003, this has continued for so long. Every year.
Why so you hate the seeds of God's creation? This ain't no black song.
Alright, and track number 13 is the title track, One Day.
God the Almighty, sustain my strength for
One Day.
help me shepherd those gone astray, and offer encouragement for those in your way. Keep me steadfast on this soldier's journey. In your benevolence I act wholeheartedly. Manifest out the living soul. Hallelujah, hallelujah. One day, righteousness will rule. Jana. One day, righteousness will rule. Every man makes a difference. Every man makes a difference. Every man makes a difference. So just keep chipping away and hold on. One day, righteousness will rule. Jana. One day, righteousness will rule.
So despite all this violence, destructive capitalism, he is speaking about one day when righteousness will rule. And that's the hope, that a better day is coming. Righteousness will rule. One day. Expressing love makes a difference.
So just keep chipping away.
Keep chipping away.
And hold on.
Progress.
One day, righteousness will rule. Jana. One day, righteousness will rule. Sister, you mean the most to we? You better know. Sister, you sets us free.
Sister, you mean the most to we?
Mama to all of we.
Mama to all of we. So respect the women them.
We here to uphold you.
Don't abuse them.
One day. One day.
This is a really hopeful song.
One day, righteousness will.
And then in this deluxe version, deluxe edition of the 20th anniversary edition of One Day, there are some additional tracks. There's Gunsmoke extended, epic extended mix. There's Gunsmoke, Tough Smoke instrumental mix, interlude, So Much Love extended mix, and then One Day, One Up Full Day mix. We've just listened to all of the 13 vocal tracks of the 20th anniversary edition of One Day, that critically acclaimed album by the roots reggae band from the Virgin Islands, Bambu Station. The album was originally released in 2003. It was remastered and re-released as a 20th anniversary edition in May 2024. You could also buy the double EP of this album to support the brothers. Highly recommended. So this was One Day, the 20th anniversary edition by Bambu Station. Big up yourself. Until the next time, live life Irie and listen to Roots.
One day, righteousness will rule. Jana. One day, righteousness will